You're listening to an audio article by the Common Constitutionalist. Today's article is entitled, "Enough Broken Promises, Mr. President." Why are we wasting our time talking about DACA? As much as I hate giving up on an issue, this one is a waste of our energies. The 800,000 to start illegal aliens are here to stay, and make no mistake, they are illegal aliens. Whether they are said to be protected by an illegal presidential action appears to be irrelevant. Obama knew, as do the majority of the political left, that it has become easy just to create an entitlement class. Obama simply used a "stop me if you dare" executive memo to do so. With no such authority, he single-handedly established what Michelle Malkin describes as a new deserving class. She frustratingly repeats the tiresome refrain of dreamer advocates. Quote, "They don't deserve to be punished. They deserve protection. They deserve the American dream. Deserve. And why? Well, there is no why. There no longer has to be. Obama and the left knew that all they needed was time. Enough time for our political class to grow comfortable with the idea of a new entitlement group. Time is the friend of all entitlements. They knew that given enough time, the new entitlement would become the new normal. Once it is installed and a little time is allowed to pass, it's there for good. Some would say that the dreamers are not looking for a handout, but merely a hand up. Well, that's crap. One could easily insert "entitled" into Michelle's above refrain. They are entitled not to be punished. They are entitled to protection and to our American dream. This is really the truth of it. They don't have to be deserving. Being deserving has nothing to do with entitlements anymore. The third rail of politics used to be Social Security. It is said to be political suicide to even suggest privatizing or at all modifying this entitlement. But now the political third rail is all entitlements, and an entitlement can now be classified as all government spending. All spending is sacred. None can be cut, trimmed, or downsized. Our government is evidently entitled to spend as much as they wish. And because of this, Trump made a deal with Democrat devils to increase the borrowing limit for 3 months, like it's going to end there. Rather than drain the swamp, he aligned himself with swamp demons, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. These two are the worst of the worst, which really makes me begin to wonder just what the president is willing to do to win. Last Sunday on my podcast, I'm Dreamin' of an End to DACA, I said I was a Trumpster regarding immigration, but I'll tell you I'm developing shin splints by jumping on and off the Trump bandwagon. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to agree with once beloved Ann Coulter. She is livid with Trump for saying that he would, quote, "revisit the DACA issue," unquote, if Congress fails to pass legislation before his 6-month deadline. Well, what the heck does that mean? Well, we know exactly what that means. It means another broken campaign promise. DACA is here to stay, and his press secretary now says Trump wants, quote, "comprehensive immigration reform," unquote. That should drive a stake in the heart of any Trump voter. Coulter tweeted a portion of a Trump campaign speech saying, quote, "Trump's landmark election-winning immigration speech from 8/31 of 16. Enforcement first. We can't even discuss amnesty until we have a wall," unquote. So DACA is permanent, as is Obamacare. There is no wall, and catch and release is said to have not ended. Hillary got off scot-free, and there are no tax cuts as of yet, but the government borrowing and spending continues. And now Trump is making deals with Schumer and Pelosi. Mr. President, enough broken campaign promises. Thank you for listening.